in plays, and he's probably going to do a lot of that because they're going to have some problems with their offensive line. But he's played like a veteran, and that's been real key. And I haven't seen that in a long time. And the fact that we had 3 quarterbacks, which I was very excited about, because I'd like to see them keep all 3, because in this league you have to deal with injuries, and that's always going to be a problem. And I just heard today where Kurtz had some work done, the receiver. So, there's going to be things like that go on through the season. And obviously your quarterback, you don't want to see him get hurt. So that would be the big question. But I've seen him extend plays. I've seen him threaded in the hole with the defenders being right on top of the receiver. And he's been very accurate, and that's been impressive to me. And doing this as a rookie, when you can get rid of the ball, when some guys don't get rid of the ball, he's the best I've seen so far in a long, long time.
No, I'm excited about him. I really am. All right, thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. How about that?
That was awesome. That was a blast from the past.
my little blast from the past, too.
Yes, absolutely. Here's what I'll say about this series for the Mets. The fact that Peter Alonso is not up for the series is inexcusable. The agents talking about it, I don't mind that. You don't want Alonso doing it. Let the agents take the aggro.
Yes.
Because it looks a lot worse if the guy who's never played a game in the majors is doing it.
That was the biggest problem I had with the whole thing. Not that his agents did it, is that he came out and started tweeting at Chris Carlin about it. It's like, dude, let your people handle it.
Yeah, just leave it alone.
Be a professional, leave it alone. Like, you have to be smarter than that. You just have to.
All right, let's keep the calls going. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Hey, Jake, this is Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, this is Brandon Kaufman, right?
Yes.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, how are you?
Doing good. What's going on?
Not too much, of just listening, and while I don't have any kind of contributions to the show in terms of sports, I just wanted to say that you've done a really good job with the show that you've done, and knowing this is the last show, I think that in all other aspects of your life, you're going to do just as well.
Thank you.
Just as well, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. All right, thanks for the call. I appreciate it.
No problem. Have a good one.
All right. I'll get you off fast because I know you're not a big sports fan, and I got to keep that line clear. I know that line's going to blow up. Yeah, I have a lot of friends here, even the people who aren't into sports. You're listening to Beyond the Game on the Voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. I am Jacob Volk. Sitting across from me, Mark Talkovsky, Eric Fischetti, and Nick Ornberger. Number to call if you have something on your mind is 516-572-7440. This easily breaks the record for the most calls we've ever had.
100%.
100%, yeah.
We were going to get to football after I did the re-intro, but we do have a caller on the line. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
Jacob, it's Jim from Wanto. How are you?
Doing good, Jim. What's going on?
Not much. I just want to say goodbye and just say thank you to you guys. You guys have been terrific to listen to.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. You haven't called in a while, and I appreciate you calling in now.
My pleasure. I wish you all the best of luck, and hopefully we'll catch us up down the line someplace.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, thanks for the call.
Take care.
All right. So the Jets traded... I'm trying to do a million things at once here.
You're
the
good.
Jets traded Teddy Bridgewater and their 6th-round pick next year to the Saints for their 3rd-round pick next year. In this preseason, he completed 73.7% of his passes and threw for 316 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. Nick, who do you think won the trade?
I think the Saints won the trade right now. Here's the problem with trades like this is you just don't know, especially when draft picks are involved. But right now it makes sense for the Saints because I don't think the Saints make this move unless Drew Brees has made it clear to them that he feels like this may be his last or coming on his last couple of years with the Saints, and I believe that's what this is about. As for the pick they got in return, it's a 3rd-round pick. It's not nothing. I think the Jets were a little too preemptive with it. I think they could have waited longer. Someone is going to get hurt, which will make a team desperate, and they've missed that boat. I'm not saying it's a bad pick, because we've seen them turn a 2nd or a 3rd-round pick into money. It happened with Darnold. That's how they traded up. But I until I see what this pick is or what it turns into, I think the Saints win the deal.
I will respond to that after we talk to this guy who's on the phone. Caller, you're on Beyond the Game.
How are you, my friend, Jacob?
Is this Ron Gerard?
G-Man.
Ron Gerard, how are you?
I'm happy to be talking with you, man. I miss talking with you, and I know this is a big occasion for you, so I wanted to make sure I don't know, should I say we're giving you the proper send-off?
You're definitely giving me the proper send-off. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you for calling in.
News is it's like a forest fire going through the sports world. We all know that the V-man, Jacob Volk, is taking leave.
Oh, geez. Yeah, it's been fun. A lot of people have called in. Wesley Walker, former Jet wide receiver, called in. How about that?
He did. If I knew he called, I wouldn't have called. I'm getting pushed down the list here. I tried to call you earlier. I can't get through, and I said, how many people are calling into this guy today?
That's who you were behind. I'm sorry. For those of you who don't know who this is, this guy wrote A Game of Moments. It's on the show that we did before the Super Bowl, and it means a lot to me that you called in. Ron, I enjoyed our lunch in Vegas. If you ever come to New York, hit me up. We'll do lunch.
We'll do it, and this time I'll go to the hip and pick up. But I appreciate it. It was nice meeting you. Best of luck to you, and I know great things are waiting for you, buddy, so I'll be in touch with you.
Thank you. All right, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, Jacob, bye-bye.
Take care. Yeah, I paid for lunch for him, and he still hasn't got me back. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow.
All right, here's what I'm going to say about the Bridgewater trade. I love this for the Jets. This is what you were going to get for him. You weren't going to get a second for him. You weren't going to get a first for him. You weren't going to get 2/3, 2/4, whatever. This was the haul you were going to get for Bridgewater. And tell me when someone would have gotten hurt.
You don't know, but that's the point.
Over.
But that in season, you can trade till the 6th week of the season. That's what I'm talking about. Hang on to him.
Yeah, but you don't want to wait though. What if someone gets hurt the 7th week?
I mean, it's better. It's better you take
screwed.
the chance.
No, it's not. Take that
Nick,
pick.
But Nick, the intention of signing Teddy Bridgewater, because they paid $1 million for Teddy Bridgewater with the intention of trading him. So for the Jets to get a 3rd-round pick for a guy that hasn't played in the league in a couple of years and who looks like who hasn't missed a beat, right now you might be right in the sense that maybe the Saints don't know how long Drew Brees is still going to continue playing. But
this is last year.
I'm telling you right now, if somebody goes down, I'm going to be singing on this station, I told you so.
Do you think that team would have given up a second?
Absolutely.
No
if that team was desperate enough, if they had any kind of playoff aspirations,
Nick,
yes.
Get real.
Yes.
You're not going to get a second for Bridgewater.
Yes, you are if someone gets hurt.
You're nuts. Nick, you've lost your mind.
I haven't lost my mind.
You're
That's
nuts.
very, very
This
clear.
is the guy who's taking over? Come on,
He's just
real.
a salty Chiefs
Easy,
fan.
buddy.
Get real.
Salty Chiefs
This is
fan.
the guy who's leaving?
You're going to miss me.
I miss you already.
Oh, come on.
I miss. You know how I know I'm going to miss you?
These are the Jet takes.
Do you want to know how I'm going to miss you?
How are you going to miss me?
Because you got me a Boston cream donut this morning.
Yes, I did. There are a dozen to anyone who wants to come down, there are a dozen donuts on the glass table outside.
No one's touched them.
No one has. For the love of God, guys, eat, please.
Good Lord.
I'm fattening you guys up.
I'm trying to lose weight.
Felt so bad then. I came into this place and I ate a donut in the car. I'm like, ooh, I forgot to buy donuts for everybody else.
That's all right. I took care of it for you. All right. I love this trade for the Jets. This is what you were going to get for him. I understand the wanting to wait. Maybe a team gets desperate, but that's a big maybe.
I wanted them to wait till they played the NFC North because they are supposed to play the NFC North this year around the trade deadline.
Okay. What's that have to do with anything?
And so they could have played Bridgewater against teams he played well against before and make him better than he really looked.
Yeah, but then Darnold's not going to play. Darnold needs to play.
I know, but it would have been a trade bait to get more than he's worth.
No, you don't do that. If you don't bench Darnold for trade bait, that is nuts.
I was going to say, and if you're starting Darnold week 1, there's no way you're taking him out.
No, definitely not. The Packers signed Aaron Rodgers to a 4-year extension worth $134 million last year. He completed 64.7% of his passes and threw for 1,675 yards, 16 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. What do you think of the deal?
I kind of thought this was going to happen. I think Aaron Rodgers is obviously going to finish his career in Green Bay. He completely earned that money. Without Aaron Rodgers, the Packers are absolutely nothing, and with that, they also traded Nick Hundley to the Seahawks, too. So Rodgers...
Brett Hundley.
Right, sorry.
You're thinking baseball.
Yep, my fault. But, and you know what? Going to the same, geography location in that sense, Pacific Northwest.
At least you didn't go Todd.
Yes, definitely. Todd Hundley. Yes, exactly. Very good.
No, but yeah, I think Aaron Rodgers completely earned his money. He's going to finish his career in Green Bay, and it's completely well-deserved. I mean, it was his time to get paid even more than everyone else now.
Yep, and he's the guy. Now that Brady is, I mean, not that now that, because he's still playing out of his mind as of last Super Bowl, but now that Brady is in his 40s, we can expect that mantle of best quarterback in the NFL. The guy who's paid like it has to be Aaron Rodgers. He's the most skilled. He's the best quarterback. And the best part about this for the Packers is as of last year, they were only spending 13% of their salary cap on him. With this deal, they're still only spending 14%. They can go out, they can surround him with talent. Green Bay may be on the surge in a couple years.
Just different receiving core a little bit. No Jordy Nelson this year.
Yeah, but
that doesn't bother me.
Allison will do all right.
Jimmy Graham's going to help too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, he is. I think that's going to be a resurgence in his career.
I love this deal for the Packers. The guy had to get paid. Is it an overpay? Yes, of course it's an overpay. No one deserves $30 million a year, but he had to get it. It's just that simple. That's the world we live in.
Is he worthy of getting that amount of money in your mind?
He's worthy of being the highest paid player in football. I'm not banging tables over it, but $30 million's a lot of money. The Packers need to win at least one Super Bowl for this deal to be worth it.
I'll also miss the Rodgers to Rodgers connection because he's on Philly this year.
Yes, absolutely.
Aaron Rodgers.
The Rams signed Aaron Donald to a 6-year extension worth $135 million, according to Pro Football Focus. Last year, he had a 94.4 overall grade. What are your thoughts on the deal?
You think Khalil Mack was waiting for this kind of deal to happen?
Definitely. Look, he's going to get banked now.
Look, Aaron Donald is probably one of the best defensive players in the game. I would think that Rams defense is going to be amazing this year, adding the Ndamukong Suh, adding Aqib Talib, adding Marcus Peters. Sorry, Nick. But look, the
you
Rams
guys will do all right.
I'm happy that he's not slamming helmets.
Yeah, definitely.
Or throwing flags in the playoffs.
I was there for that game.
The Rams are going to be a great team this year, and look, did you want Aaron Donald to play in the preseason? Probably not, but you would have liked to see him there, catching the reps with the first-team defense. I completely understand that.
He's earned that right, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. He's completely earned that right to not play in the preseason. He's not going to miss a beat. If anything, this is going to motivate him even more for getting this amount of money. I do not hate the deal whatsoever.
I don't hate the deal. I'll only correct one thing you said. You said one of the most impactful defensive players wrong. He is the most impactful defensive player in the league. Everybody around him gets better because of his play, and it shows. You do not pay a 3 technique this kind of money. You pay him because he's worth it. Everybody is better. Every single person is better because of the disruption he creates in the middle. Aaron Donald got paid. He deserved it, and no one feels better for this guy than me because of any of these contracts, he's the most deserving.
And does this follow the trend now? It's like another guaranteed contract? Is this...
It's a lot of money guaranteed. It's like 80 or 90 million guaranteed, something like that. It was funny. He said that his parents are now going to retire because of this deal. Aaron Donald's a great guy. He deserves this contract immensely. It's less than $30 million a year, so I can digest it a little easier. I love this deal for the Rams. They're my NFC champions this year. You're right, Nick. He may be the most impactful defensive player in the league. All right. We got to take a quick break for 1 minute. Don't go anywhere because I'll be speaking from the heart next on Beyond the Game on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC.
Alexa, can you please do my food shopping today?
Food shopping today added to your shopping list.
Alexa, can you do my math homework for me?
I'm not sure.
Alexa, play WHPC.
Play WHPC.
You can now listen to the voice of Nassau Community College on your Amazon Echo.
Simply say, Alexa, play WHPC.
I am already playing WHPC.
Sorry. So go ahead and buy a silicone steamer in the shape of a faceless melting pig.
Buy a silicone steamer in the shape of a faceless melting pig.
Yeah, that exists. And while you shop, play WHPC.
Or buy a headband with a mullet hair attached to it.
I refuse to buy a headband with mullet hair attached to it.
Yeah, that exists too. Not sure why. But when you buy it, you can play WHPC.
So play WHPC on your Amazon device today.
And thanks for listening to 90.3 WHPC.
Jacob.
Was this your favorite one?
Yeah.
I thought it was Howdy Doody.
No.
Damn it.
It's this one. I just love this one.
Damn it. And you said don't guess when I said I think I know it. You said no, save it. No, I thought it was... Damn it. You said that one was your day... man, just go.
You're listening to Beyond the Game on the voice of Nassau Community College, 90.3 WHPC. We're not live twice a week. This is the last show. Mark is signaling to me desperately that we need to get this guy on the air. So I'm going to get him on now. How are you today, pal? Okay?
I'm great. How are you, Jacob?
Doing good. Who is this?
Pete McCarthy.
Pete McCarthy? How are you, buddy?
I'm great. Everything good?
Everything's great. Your producer is currently in a subway tunnel right now. I've been texting him, trying to get him to call in. So don't worry. He'll get